If Twitch comes up. Okay, sorry, Instagram. Let me, there, maybe like that. Sharon, stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm gonna play some music for you now. I promise. Oh yeah, I've got a whole bunch of originals to play for you guys. I'm very excited about that, and a surprise also. So we'll see how that goes. But let me start off. Oh, let me start off with the first hurrah, just to get the blood moving as usual. Should be in here, guys. The Twitch is up on desktop. Awesome, Raymond. Let me know how the sound is. Actually, I'm using a mic for. Actually, sorry, it's gonna bump a little bit. I'm using a mic for the first time on Twitch, so we'll see how this goes. All right, a strummy one for you. In here. That was the first hurrah. Hello, everybody, and thank you for all the helpful comments. Thank you especially Raymond, Mr. Jagtime, yourself. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna turn up the gain on my microphone, and let me know if you can hear the voice. Okay, actually on Twitch, the picture's really clear on Twitch. Good. Okay, light is kind of diffused, but it's kind of nice. Okay, good. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, very, very much. And you know what just happened? I literally just dropped a nail inside my guitar. This is awesome. Wow, guys, live TV. This is what you get. This is hilarious. I think did I actually do that, or did I just flick it off somewhere else? Ah, the great nail search. All right, so give me a second here. One moment here as I get going. Hey there on Instagram, welcome everybody. Silva, welcome, and hey there, Adam, welcome. Good to have you. Thank you. Today I'm still getting rolling with some new technology here. So let me first plug in my nails for a reset. I need to, as usual, I need to plug in my nails for another minute to get them all set. But yes, today I thought I would focus mainly on originals. So let me get my YouTube folks. Let me get you guys at a better angle. Hang on. Be patient. Is that okay? Like there? And yes, welcome my YouTube friends. Steven, you dropped a few pics in the F hole on an arch tip. Oh, that must be fun. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, so today I'm focusing on originals. So Ruby Tuesday, I'll see if I can fit that in at the end, but I want to do a bunch of originals first. Yep, Keith, you got it. It happens. Losing fingernails. Hey there, Bruce from Vermont. Good to see you. My guitar's a bit more of a gold color in real life. Yeah, it's more reddish. It's more reddish, I think I would say. Yeah, I think Twitch might be closer. Hi there, Christian. Welcome. And Linda, glad you like that one. So thank you. Awesome, Heather. Hope you enjoyed. And yes, new vocal mic here. And new vocal mic here, or new mic for the guitar there. Yes, and then in a little bit, I'm going to show off a banjo tar, which I have borrowed from my dear friend Raymond. I'm going to try it out for the shop. It's a beautiful instrument, and I'm going to play an original on it. And we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go back. Through a variety of things through this little tour through my originals. And I think first I'll do. Let's see. Should I do that one? Yeah. I think I'll do this one first. This is a very old one. Hey there, Mike / Bradbury. Welcome to the original show today. Hello, Tracy. Yeah, this one goes back to my first album, and I almost never play this song actually. It has a bit of a Brazilian feel to it. It's called In Your Schemes, and it was maybe the fourth. I think it might be the fourth song that I actually wrote for solo guitar. Oh, there, Farushka, welcome on Instagram. Thank you for tuning in, and Angelo, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I was writing music for this wedding, and I was thinking about the couple making plans. They had a lot of plans. They were getting a house and moving to the same area. They were in different parts of the state. So I was thinking about them and making plans. So it's called In Your Schemes. And again, it's basically a wedding song. And it was one that I played while guests were arriving for this wedding. And yeah, I rarely play it. It's sort of a different mood. And yeah, I don't play it often, but I want to play it for you today to kind of kick this off. Hope you like it. Again, it's called In Your Schemes. And any feedback about the way things look and sound today, I would totally appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Farushka, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you. All right, going way back here. This is In Your Schemes. All right, In Your Schemes. It's called an old tune of mine and rarely gets played. Again, it was a wedding tune. Hey, Mr. Sherm, good evening to you. Linda, the Twitch feed is about 5 minutes behind. Wow, is it literally 5 minutes behind? That's crazy. Wow. Okay, thanks for letting me know. That's bizarre. I have no idea. We'll see. See if we can clear that up sometime. All right, so that was called In Your Schemes, and let's see. Maybe I'll do another. Let's see. Oh, let me do this one. This is one that guys have actually. Let me do this one. Let me mention. Well, I've got a mix of ones. Now let me do this. This is the Going Way Back Again. Another song I don't play that often, maybe a bit more often than that last one. It's called Advance Notice, and this is the very first song for solo guitar that I ever wrote. In 2006, I guess it was. Like I'd played in bands before, went to music school for jazz and stuff, but I had never written a song for solo guitar. But I had a request from a friend to play music at her wedding, and she gave me 6 months advance notice, and so I thought I would take the time to write something of my own, not just play like wedding standards. I thought I'd try writing my own music for it, and so I wrote this tune, and it came together pretty quickly, and I had so much fun with it. I figured I should keep going on, and so I owe to her, to my friend, for giving me the trust to play some original music. And so I owe a lot to her. So it's called Advance Notice in honor of that. Stephen, on YouTube, the mic cable blocked from the second fret up. Oh, I see. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Okay. Let me see if I can fix. Let me see. I can. Let me see if that works on the mic. Just get it out of the way a little bit. If it still does okay. And oh, I see. Oh, I see. You're just comment. I just see your comment now, Linda. Okay. Thank you. Let me know any more feedback about that. But yeah, this is called Advance Notice, gone way back for me. Again, it was the first song that I wrote for solo guitar. Also pretty Brazilian influenced. I was listening to a lot of Pat Metheny especially, who has a lot of Brazilian influence, and I guess some other things just kind of crept in. So kind of a similar feel, and gone way back to my... Morton, can I play Hulk Hogan's theme song? I don't know what that is. Sorry, Morton. Today I'm playing all original music, but I'll look it up. I don't know what his theme song is, actually. Is it a song by someone else, or was it specially written for him? All right, this is called Advance Notice. And hi to everybody. Welcome everybody on Instagram. Hi there, Vic. Welcome. Advance Notice. That was called Advanced Notice. Again, the first song that I actually wrote for solo guitar and kind of started me on this whole journey that has left me here. Hello, Angelica. Instagram's working for everybody else. I think it must be a problem with your phone, Angelica. I'm sorry. But good luck, and thank you for tuning in. As always, it's good to see you. So yes, Advanced Notice going way back when I was living in Mexico. And so I'm going to do a newer tune now, and a stormy one. And this was one specially written for friends of mine, and I think they're here. Yes, they are here tonight, as a matter of fact. Friends of mine that live in Brooklyn. And this is from my last album, actually, which is called Safe and Sound, of course. Let me, sorry, I'm going to reposition slightly here. Well, good. I'm glad the sound is their whole family. So I hope you like this one. It's called "Where Shalom Sleeps." It's sort of an epic strummy tune. So hope you like this one, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and again, thanks for all the people who suggested that I play more originals. I appreciate that so much. All right, and also thanks for the feedback on Twitch. Oh, it's low volume. Low volume. Okay, let me. I'm gonna turn up both the mics and see if that helps. Let me know how if that's any better for sound on Twitch. And here we go. Here's Where Shalom Sleeps. Shalom Sleeps. Again, specially written for friends of mine in Brooklyn. Where Shalom Sleeps from the latest album, actually. All right, let me just have a look at Twitch. The volume up helped good. Oh, with the video. Okay, I'll keep working on the video for Twitch. But thank you for the feedback. Angelica, I don't know what to tell you. I'm afraid it's a problem with your phone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Zach, welcome. Let me know if D. Lynn shows up, by the way. Heather, I'm taking requests for originals. Sure. Tug of the Planet, Ender Monster replied. Awesome. Hey, right on, Heather. I'll fit in at least one of those today. I can do that for sure. All right, let me see. I'm excited to show off this instrument. I'm going to do another one or two, and then I'll bring up this other instrument. And my buddy Raymond is watching on Facebook. The second monsoon replied, all right. That'll probably be towards the end. You know I got to warm up to that one. Okay, and index finger, hang in there. Let me do another, let me see, I'm going to do another finger picking one here. I think I'll do, let's see. Yeah, should I do this one? Yeah, let me do this actually. I'll do this one, and then I'll do another strumming one, and then I'll get to this other instrument, a banjo tower, my friends. We'll see. All right, this is called All Is Forgiven. And this is one of those songs that I was going through kind of a crazy time in my life. I had left Mexico, and I hadn't really moved anywhere else in particular. I was doing a lot of touring that time and kind of crashing with my dad in between. Hey Luis, hey, my pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. Sure, I'm glad you like the tab. Thank you. I was kind of crashing with my dad in between tours and kind of bopping around the country to seeing friends and family, and was feeling kind of rootless. But there was some forgiveness that had to happen. Leaving Mexico was it was a big deal, let's say. It was not easy. It was a really big deal. There was interpersonal, I'll just say that, interpersonal stuff. And the song is called All Is Forgiven, and it's really about the wish to forgive and be forgiven. It's really kind of a wish for that, rather than saying that all is forgiven. The wish that all could be forgiven. And it'd always be nice if when conflict happens, if everyone could sort of forgive at the same time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So this song is about that wish. It's called All Is Forgiven. Stephen, Linda's Canon. Oh, wow. Deep cut, man. I very much appreciate that, Stephen. I actually can't do that today. That's one that I have to really practice, and I haven't touched that in a while. So I'll put that on my list to revive again, and that one's written for my sister, whose name is Linda. So thanks for mentioning that, Stephen. I very much appreciate the original's requests. All right, this is called All Is Forgiven, kind of a mellow tune. And sorry, maybe I shouldn't rub my hands in front of that microphone. Here we go. All Is Forgiven, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out today. All right, that was called All Is Forgiven. Oh, Jared, so glad you like the original stuff, man. Thank you. Go great with footage of nature. I could totally see that. I'm so glad you like that, Tracy. I guess you said about the last one. Thank you very much. Sorry if I said it already. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to do another, let's see, the song request box is odd. No, I actually don't see the song request box. I'll have to check that out, Linda. Thank you for letting me know. It's Twitch is still a bit of a mystery to me. Still figuring it out. Heather, oh, you have a picture of us right after you got back from Mexico. Oh man, I bet. I'm so much happier now, Heather. You know it. I'll have to see that picture someday. That's awesome. Yeah, so much happier now. That is for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna do one more. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do another strummy one. Time for a strummy one for you. Hi there, Johnny. Be good. I love your name. I'm gonna one more tune on the guitar, and then I'm gonna switch over to another instrument, which I'm very excited about sharing with you guys. All right, let me play. Let's see. I was thinking something. Oh yeah, let me do this one. This one was actually going to be my next single, but then I basically when the quarantine came down, I couldn't go in the studio to finish it. Strummies. I love it, Linda. Yeah, I wasn't able to finish it, so hopefully for too long I'll be able to share this one. I'm calling it the Long View, not the Green Day song. This is my own song called the Long View, and it was actually a recessional for a wedding. It took place in Northern California a while back. 100% strum, fun song to play. Zach, I agree with you. Music has amazing healing powers. It does. I agree with you. I agree with you very much. Hey, thank you, Johnny. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. The song is called the Long View. For a while, it was known as Rick's Recessional because it was for the wedding of a friend of mine named Rick. So I called it Rick's Recessional. But now it's called the Long View. Hope you like this one. And yes, there will eventually be an official recording of this one. And after this, banjo guitar time. Here we go. was called The Long View. The Long View, originally Rick's Recessional. Toe tapping, Kathy. Hey, good to have you. Welcome. Hey there, Rizzo. Bouncy music. Love it. Hey, Julie. Oh, great to see you, Julie. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, time to switch instruments here. I'm very excited about this. Very excited about seeing how this goes. This may fall flat on my face, but at least we get to see a very pretty instrument. All right, so this is called, 1 minute. This is on loan, and this is a banjo guitar. Hi there, Mike. Hey, glad you're liking it. Ignore this blue tape. That's to protect the head from my big fingernail for now. But you got to check out the headstock on this thing. See that amazing mermaid inlay? Can you see that? I'm gonna kind of show it to each channel so you can see it. And on Instagram, you see that there, and on Twitch. Yeah, let me see if you can if I can see that. It might not be in focus. Anyway, this is on loan to me from my buddy Raymond, who works in a wonderful guitar store, one of my favorite places in Pittsburgh, actually. And I'm going to do a demo of this. I'm working out a couple special songs, at least one, probably a couple special songs to record on this later this week. But for now, I get to hang out with it, have fun with it. It basically enables a guitar player to play banjo, because it's obviously a banjo. Like, check out this beautiful wood. That wood inside is just, oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Yeah, isn't that amazing, Linda? I love it. Yeah, it's really fun. It's just incredibly beautiful. And yeah, it's tuned like a guitar, but it has actually nylon strings on it. It's very bright and loud, and sounds like a banjo. So really excited about this. And there's an old tune of mine called Oakland Azul, which I always thought was kind of a bluegrass tune, hence the azul part, which is Spanish for blue. Amy, welcome, Amy. Good to have you. Showing off this borrowed banjo guitar here. I'm going to take a minute just to tune here. But it's very interesting. I've tried playing a regular banjo a few times, and it's a very different experience from a guitar. Of course, the tuning is crazy, the strings are crazy. It's a whole different animal, but this is like, I could actually get used to this. Okay. Yeah, the wood grain's amazing, right? Raymond, if you're still here, can you let us know who built this? He told me the maker, but I can't remember right now. You can hear how loud it is too. Jared, you want that? Man, I do too, believe me. Oh, Chuck Lee. Thanks, Raymond. So the builders, this was Chuck Lee. Thank you, Angelica. Some banjos have 4 strings. Some have 5, depending on the type. The 5-string ones have like a much shorter string that's a unison with one of the other strings. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. And the funny thing here is just when you think you've heard every instrument, I know, right? The funny thing is, because it's round, I can't sit the way I usually do. It does nothing to sit on. It falls off my leg, so I have to kind of hold it up like this. Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous, Heather. Actually, I should show you guys the back of the neck. Like, isn't that just like the coolest thing? Like, that wood is just like, I want to eat it, but I can't afford to eat it. So just kidding, Raymond. Okay, so I'm gonna try this tune. Yep, it's basically a banjo. Banjo cross between a banjo and a guitar. Actually, Julie, it's tuned like a guitar. Deliverance. I knew someone would say that. Of course, the thing I want to play on is right. Heather, is this a one-off, or could a person find one of these in the world? I'll let Raymond. Is this a one-off, or is this like a production thing? The person who lent it to me, Heather, is here, so I'll see if he gets back to me. Sergio, hello from OKC. Welcome. So I'm going to try this tune. This is one called Oakland Azul, again, that I almost never play. And I think it's kind of made for this, so So I'm going to try this out. It was always meant to be kind of a bluegrassy kind of tune. So I'm going to try this for you guys now. Going back to my first album, and now a song I play often. Raymond says, oh, it's one of a kind. All of Chuck Lee's instruments are unique. Okay, so yeah, so this is a one of a kind thing. All of his instruments are totally unique. So this is a one of a kind thing. I am very lucky to be able to play this. Yeah, Keith, that was a minute of Rainbow Connection bonanza. Let me try this original first, guys. See how this goes. Wish me luck, and I hope you like it. And I gotta get used to holding my hand up here for this. Let's see. played on this one of a kind banjo guitar. Have a future making no money on the American primitive circuit. Thanks, Raymond. I love it, man. This is really cool. It feels really great. Hey, thanks, Barb. If a banjo player just hears us without singing it, we'd be totally befuddled. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, that's super sweet. Unique piece of craftsmanship. It absolutely is. Yeah, it's really fun. Mike Hammond, chuckleebanjos.com. I think so. Raymond, is that right? chuckleebanjos.com. Is that his website? Yeah, let me just confirm that, Mike. Yeah, the sound is great, and yeah, it's a real honor, absolutely, to try it. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I got to get used to it. I just got it yesterday, so I'm still kind of figuring it out. The neck is very round. You'll see, it's very, very round compared to a regular guitar, so it takes some getting used to. But I'm gonna put it down for now. I'll try to play it more for you tomorrow, and then later this week, I'll be doing a video with it, with at least one or two songs. So Raymond, thanks again for letting me borrow that. Thank you. Jared's like a banjo with training wheels, exactly, with 6 strings for me. Hi there. Hey there, Justine. Welcome. Good to have you. Thank you. And Emil Dag, welcome. Yeah, oh, that's him. So true story. He takes 2 months off every winter from building banjos to play Santa Claus. Wow. Okay. So the guy who built this, Raymond's telling me that he takes 2 months off every year to play Santa Claus. That's amazing. Oh my God, I love it. Justine, this is a banjo tar I've borrowed. So let me put this down, and I'll be right back. All right. That was fun. I'll play something else on it tomorrow for you guys. I get to hang on to it for a few days, and then later in the week I'll do. Wow, this feels different now. It sounds different too. All right, let me get back to my least. Let's see. I want to do. Hey, thanks, Justine. It was very fun. Yeah, banjo claws. Oh my God, Linda, that's awesome. Banjo claws, Raymond. All right, so back to a few more of my own tunes. Oh, you know what? Let me do this one. This is a unique one. While I'm dealing with some different sounds. This is called Path to Washan, and it involves these little bridges that my father made for me. And I played it last week, and I kind of messed it up. I didn't have the right bridges, so I'm going to play this for you now, just to kind of get back into regular guitar sounds. These little bridges, for all you guitarists out there, these little bridges, so I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see. It's a little triangle with a little ridge that goes over the fret. So I'll just kind of show it to you there. You can see it on Twitch. If you can see it, it's a little triangle. And so the little slot goes right over a fret, so it stays in one place. And then the string just passes over the top of it, so I can get more than one sound out of each string. And last week I kind of messed this up, but I found the right set. They come in different heights. Yep, I think that's good. All right. This is a song called Path to Huashan, and Huashan is a mountain in China. If you Google most dangerous path in the world, you'll see this. It's a crazy hike. I'll play Oakland as well again. Oh, sure, I'll play it again. Monsoon replied on the banjo. Oh, yeah. That's not going to happen, Steven. That thing costs way too much. Speaking of bluegrass, have I seen Billy Strings? No, I haven't actually. I have not. What is Billy Strings? So yeah, Huashan is an incredibly dangerous hike where you have to kind of go around. You climb up this mountain on these narrow little wooden platforms, and it's just thousands of feet down on the right-hand side. But I wrote the song kind of thinking about the trip that to get there you have to ascend like thousands of these stone steps, and finally you get to a place where you have to cling to the side of this mountain. Oh, Prost, Angelica, danke. You cling to the side of this mountain, holding onto chains and balancing on these little wooden platforms. And you get to the top, and there's a tea house on the top. So you can relax and enjoy your mortality. So I wanted to try to document that trip in this song. So it's called Path to Huashan. It involves these little bridges. I hope you enjoy this one.
That was called Path to Washan. And I always love playing that song. And always a big thank you to my dad for making these brilliant bridges. It was his design and his idea. Very fun to do that one. Always. Jared, that one would sound great mashup with Norwegian wood. I bet it would, actually. I'd have to try to figure out how to do Norwegian wood with those things all over. But that's an idea. There are sparkles in that, Linda. I like the sound of that. Sparkles. I like that. Hello, Daniel. What's written under the Sorry No Eagles poster? Oh, it says they don't permit covers. If I do an Eagles cover, they take down my channel. Yep, they'll basically sue you if you do a cover of the Eagles. So yeah, unfortunately, no Eagles. Sorry, Daniel. Oh, Louise, thank you. Oh, glad you like that, Louise. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey there, Keenan. Oh, Keenan, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. I very much appreciate that. And actually, I'm gonna stop Instagram. I'll be right back. Who's also a guitar player? Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Right now, Instagram is about to stop, so I'm going to restart it again. So please come back in a minute, okay? I need to end it. Share to story and start again on Instagram. Here we go. Not now. Okay. Whoops. That didn't work. Whoops. Sorry. Getting used to Instagram on the iPhone. There we go. Up there with Freebird. Jared. Hi there, Letty. Thank you for filling my tiny Bostonian apartment while prepping dinner. Oh, that's awesome, Letty. Thank you for joining. That's really nice to hear. Thank you so much. Good luck with dinner. I'm sure it smells delicious. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, there's actually a replacement poster I have that I need to print out. My dear friend Linda, in graphic designer, she's printed me a new sign, so I'll be getting that up soon. Yeah. Jared, you've heard enough Hotel California anyway. Yeah, me too. Me too, I gotta admit. Oh, Barbara, I love the Snoopy. I love the Snoopy. Yeah, Hotel California is definitely up with their Freebird and Stairway. You know it. All right, I'm gonna do a few more originals. Then I'm gonna work in. I might work in just a couple by other people before I finish. That was Path to Washan. Let me do. Let me see. I want to do. Oh yeah. Let me do. Yeah, let me do a Conversation with the Spirits. This is one you guys have probably heard quite a few times, but it's a fun, dancey one. And I figure I'll do. I've got $1 in here somewhere. Thanks, by the way, for everyone for the tips this week. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Justine. Thank you. Today is unusual. Usually I'm taking requests all the time.
and don't play that many originals, so I'm very glad you tuned in today. Thank you. Oh, and welcome back, Angelica. Alright, this is called Conversation with the Spirits. It's a dance tune for you. Oh, I need to tune. That song kind of knocks me out of tune. Hi there, Jim. Happy Tuesday. By the way, guys, keep tuned for swag. There is going to be some swag from this whole show coming very, very soon to a place near you. All right, this is called Conversation with the Spirits, dedicated to some of the great African band leaders like Fela Kuti and Thomas Mapfumo. All right, hope you enjoy this one. Dance if you want to. Cat or no. I'll do it for you, Jim. conversation with the spirits. Oh, Justine, that is so sweet. So much better than covers. Thank you, Justine. That's like the sweetest thing to say. So thank you. Thank you very much. That was fun. Conversation with the spirits. And again, very much inspired by African music. Hey, thank you, Mike. Bed calling. Sleep well, man. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks again for your work. I'll get back to you soon about what you sent. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. Oh, glad you liked it, Jim. And Linda, thank you. Tracy, enjoy the bouncing. Linda, am I writing new stuff inspired by the current weird situation? Yeah, you know, interestingly, I'm not. I'm actually writing a lot of new stuff, especially for bands. There's a, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm writing a lot of stuff for an instrumental band. It's very much like rock instrumental, a little bit like Joe Satriani kind of, like very high gain guitar kind of things. I've got about 11 songs written for that project. So I'm writing a lot for that. But you know, like, the way that I write stuff, it's always in isolation anyway. So when it's time for me to sit down and write something, like I don't feel that influenced by what's going on around me except unconsciously. You know, I just kind of sit down and like music just kind of happens. So it might be influencing me in some way, but there's nothing that's specific. Or there's a new solo guitar tune I'll be sharing with you guys soon, which is it's kind of bluegrassy, well, more kind of Celtic. And you know, I had started it maybe 6 months ago, and now it's sort of continuing, and it might be influenced by this. I'm not sure. It just sort of like, I'm getting time to work on music, which is great. But really, when I'm working on music, I'm sort of in my own little world anyway, and it feels like the news or whatever doesn't affect that immediately. It might inspire me to start something. I wouldn't say that's really happened yet, but then when it gets time to do the music, then it's sort of like everything else kind of vanishes, and I'm just in my own world, sort of following the music. If that makes sense, we'll see. It may well happen that I have some isolation avenue. Yet we'll see if it comes. But yeah, that's kind of the way that I usually work. Linda, thanks for the question. We all have to cool down for a minute. I agree with you. Thanks, Keith. Yeah, I'll definitely share it here. I'm really excited about it. I'm very excited about it, and we'll be sharing. We'll see. I'll be sharing it in various ways. We'll see how exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Justine. That's very sweet. Hello, Kibria. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. All right, let me play a chill one for you guys. Dave, hey Dave, good to see you. You have about a dozen Brazilian percussion instruments. Oh man, play along. Be my guest. Good to see you here, man. All right, let me do. I want to play. I think I've got time for about 3 more. And there was one cover I had worked out, but I haven't seen D-Lin on today, and I think I want to keep playing originals. I think I'll keep doing this. Your design work is kind of like that too, Linda? Oh, really interesting. That's cool, Linda. Right on. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep playing originals, if that's okay with you guys. Tomorrow I'll be back to requests. Ruby Tuesday, maybe I can do Ruby Tuesday at the end, we'll see. Yeah, you bet, Keith. I'll share info, you bet. I'll definitely share. You got it, man. Let me do Trusting in Bridges, just to chill out. Or maybe I'll end with, no, let me do Trusting in Bridges. I think I got about 3 more, and I want to do Safe and Sound, and maybe I'll end with Walk in the Park. Okay, this is Trusting in Bridges. Leslie, work calls. Oh, I'm sorry, Leslie. I'm sorry to hear that. Rewind. But sorry that you missed stuff, Leslie. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. So this is a song I wrote in Seattle, speaking of Seattle. Sort of dedicated to Pittsburgh also now. It's called Trusting in Bridges, and it's really about trusting in bridges. Believing that they'll hold you up. And yeah, Pittsburgh is also full of bridges like Seattle. So it's dedicated to this city now also. Also glad you're liking this, Keith. And you too, Linda. Really appreciate it, guys, so much. So Trusting in Bridges. And this is a one-of-a-kind song for me because it's the only song that was ever written in one day. In about an hour and a half. I think it was something like that, and I actually played it that same night. I had a gig in Seattle. I was on a long tour, my longest tour. I think it was 47 shows, something like that, around the U.S. and some Canada. But yeah, my songs usually take a long time to write, and this one just sort of came together in one piece, which is it never happens to me. So really feels special because of that. So here we go. This is Trusting in Bridges. I hope you like this one, Jim. Thanks for mentioning it.
That was called Trusting in Bridges. Oh, thank you so much, Jim and Tracy. Thank you, guys. You're super kind. And thanks, Linda. Barb, this ranks up high in your top fave pieces. Oh, that's awesome, Barb. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so kind. Thanks, Keith. Oh, Lorraine, you're very kind. Trusting in Bridges, safe and sound on a walk in the park. You got it. Linda, Seattle has currently got one bridge that cannot be trusted. It's cracking and closed. Well, I'm glad it's closed. That's the good news. We will not trust in that one. Yeah. Trusting the bridges we will build between where we are and where we want to be. Right on, Lorraine. Couldn't have said that better myself. Yeah. Oh, Ken, I'm glad you like that one. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. Thank you. Thank you for the applause. Very much appreciate that. All right, let me do Safe and Sound. Oh, so glad you like that one, Heather. Nostalgic for something you don't really know. Wow, that's cool. I like that. Oh, Stephen, good. I'm glad the picture got better. I have no idea what's up with that, but all right, good. Oh, thank you, Keenan. I'm glad you like that. It was called Trusting in Bridges. It's an original song of mine. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to hear more of the original stuff, if you can see the sign on the support page, the sustain page on my website. Hey, thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Thanks, Leslie. There's links to my Spotify and also to Bandcamp there, so you can hear like all my stuff. I've got I have 5 original albums out actually, and several singles. So if you want to check out, if you want to listen to more of this stuff, it's all recorded. You can stream on Bandcamp or get the CDs if you want, and on Spotify you can listen to. So there's links on the sustain page up there, or up there, depending on if you're seeing it backwards or not. Oh, you found them, Justine? Thank you. Oh yeah, on YouTube also. Thank you. York the Beast, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. All right, so here's the title track from my last album called Safe and Sound. It's a bit of an epic song. Make sure my fingernails are good for this. And yeah, it's the last song on the album, and just pulls together a lot of things. But for me, the concept behind Safe and Sound, thank you, Justine. Thank you so much. The concept behind Safe and Sound is just, it's that happy place. It's when you're totally lost in the music at a show or playing music or whatever, and nothing matters but the music, just being lost inside the sound of it. So Safe and Sound was the concept behind the album. Just the songs that whatever music makes you get lost inside. So this song is about that. It's called Safe and Sound, and I'll do 2 more, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for your patience through the original stuff. I really appreciate it so much. This is, of course, my favorite music to play. Tomorrow I'll be back to requests, but I'll keep playing the originals, and maybe I'll bring back the Tuesday original thing. Keep your eyes peeled for merch, for swag coming soon. Quarantour themed. Here we go. Safe and Sound. Thank you, Sharon.
It's called Safe in Sound. And yeah, the title track from my last album called Safe in Sound, of course. Oh, my PC's about to die. Give me 1 second. I need to plug it in. It'll die. Oh, Angelica, hello. You've moved over to Facebook. Good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you, Justine. And Carlita, welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Justine. So kind. Thank you. Need to plug in the laptop or my Twitch will die. I'm gonna do 2 more. I'll do a walk in the park. Walk in the park for you. Oh, Maria. Oh no, Barb. That's the Barb dancing girl. Thank you. Love it. Yeah, Keith. We like to know what's important to the artist. Oh, awesome, man. Cool. Glad you like that. Cool. Let me see if I can. Let me see if my power supply reaches over here. I'm strictly professional here, guys. Let me see. Will this work? I think it will. 1 second. I like that one. Thank you. There's one part in that piece that reminds you of Thunderstruck. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I don't mind that. I've had a request for some AC/DC recently, so sorry for the crotch shot there for a second, guys. Yeah, I plan to work out some AC/DC soon. It's been a request, a kind request. Jared, my favorite original to play. Well, let's see. You know, Jared, like my song, I think I say this sometimes that, oh, when I went high up, Keenan, oh, I can see that. I can see that. Adventures in Electric Spaghetti, you got it. You should see my room. The floor is nothing but cables. Yeah, my songs really are like my kids. Like, you know, I might have a favorite on a certain day, but I love them all for different reasons. You know, there's none of my original songs that I'm like, yeah, that's an okay song. You know, like I love them all dearly, and in their own way. Oh, Adam, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner there. So yes, I'll do the Monster Replied is definitely a very fun one, Jared, and I'll play that one after this. So 2 more songs, guys. Thanks again for hanging out during Originals Day. This has been super fun for me. Appreciate all the kind words so much, and thanks for the feedback on Twitch too. I'm going to keep improving that, and yeah, and just try to improve things for you guys, and try to make all the video and sound better for wherever you're watching from. All about the mood, Jim. Right on. Yeah. This is a walk in the park, which has become a popular request, which I really appreciate. This one, then I'll do Monster in Reply. Here we go. Walk in the park. was called A Walk in the Park, of course. And oh, Tracy, was that the socially distanced walk in the park? Because that was awesome. If everyone sees what Tracy posted on Facebook, it was her usual park people, but spaced out. That was 10 kinds of brilliant, Tracy. I love it. Hi there, Joe. Welcome. And oh, Maria, welcome. Here for the end. That's all right. Welcome. Oh, Barb, I love the waving dog. That's awesome. Yeah, Lorraine brings me back to being a little girl skipping puddles. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Letty, oh, you're very kind, Letty. Thank you very much. Hey, Falwells, welcome, guys. Shireen Curtis. Oh my gosh, I love Snoopy with a bow. wait, was there a female? Was there a female companion for Snoopy? I'm showing my peanuts ignorance here. I can't remember if I can't remember that actually. Tracy, I absolutely loved that. All right, guys, one more song for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it so much, sticking around for the originals. Tomorrow we'll be back to requests. I've got several lined up ready for tomorrow, and I'll be playing more originals. Tracy, that was brilliant. It's gonna crack me up for a long time, Tracy. Originals night, Jim, you got it. Oops. Stephen, walk in the park always gets you humming. Oh, that's great, man. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. That's awesome. Saudade. Saudade, that's awesome. I've heard of that word. Saudade. Saudade. Nice. Oh, I didn't know that, Zach. Yeah. Keenan, you felt immersed in a park walking with music in my head. Oh, that's awesome, Keenan. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks very much. All right, one more today, guys. Thank you, Lorraine. Oh, it's been fun for me, that's for sure. Last one, guys. I'm going to play The Monsoon Replied. I hope my fingernails last till the end. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be back again, 5 p.m. for what I'm not calling the Quarantour. I'm calling it the World Quarantour from home. Tomorrow is show number 60. Is that right? I think today's 59. Awesome. Hey, hope to see you again, Sherry and Curtis. Thank you. Quarantour. Yeah, swag coming soon. Swag, swaggity, swaggity, swag. Here we go. The Monsoon Replied. Time to dance, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. guys. That was the monsoon replied. Thank you, Sharon. You're awesome. Thank you. Last one for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Justine, that is so kind of you. It's so fun to play originals for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you like that one. That was called The Monsoon Replied, and that is it for today. Thank you so much for all the kind words and the hanging. Back again tomorrow doing, yeah, I'll do requests. I've got a few lined up. I'll do more, and I'll play originals anytime you want. Andale, Leti. Gracias, Leti. Dave, oh, so glad you like that, man. Oh, man, that's really kind, Dave. Thank you so much for all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Zach, you hooked us with good covers, kept us with great originals. That's very kind too, Zach. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was spicy, Keenan. Awesome. For that transition of non-resonance and going back to the main. Awesome, man. Thank you, Keenan. That's very kind. Yeah. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for hanging out and the request. Barb, I love it. Barb, I love your hair. Thank you, Tracy. Good night there. Thank you, Lorraine. And Linda, thank you. Maria, oh my gosh, I love the drummer, Maria. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, I love the rain and dances. Glad you like that, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. As long as I got some thunder. There's probably some thunder in that monsoon. I think I probably agree with you. I'm open to. Thank you, Barb. All right, everybody. Time for me to go. Thank you so much for hanging out. Heather, oven to temperature, rosemary olive bread on the second rise. Time to work in the kitchen. Oh, Heather, enjoy the rosemary olive bread. I'm so envious. I wish I was there with you right now. Have a good evening there. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks for hanging out. All right, bye, everyone on YouTube. Thanks for hanging with me.